Hey everybody, welcome to Trading Capital's exclusive analysis. Jumping into the natural gas daily chart, it has been a one-way freight train to the upside over the last few sessions. Ever since it hit a low at the bottom of this wedge pattern, it has been non-stop to the upside, closing over $4 today in recent session. It has now triggered a bullish breakout and confirmed the bullish breakout above this key 385 zone that we have been maintaining. What does that mean? That likely means there's continued and further upside to trade. More importantly, you also broke through this high pivot today, and it is looking for a continued move to the upside. So again, this high pivot breakout saw a smash through. They've grabbed the liquidity. They've likely stopped out some shorts. And now we wait and see. Does price action maintain above this level? Do we retest lower? I think it's safe to say that we are going much higher in the coming weeks and months, and any dip in natural gas is likely going to be bought. I am looking for a pullback in nat gas to get long. I hold no position, but I am looking to get long. You have your first support level at this pivot high, second support level at that 385. I think there's a strong chance that we could retest 385 and then have a continuation move higher. Now let's simply erase all of these key levels. We have triggered on the daily chart of nat gas a beautiful inverse head and shoulders that is really clean. It's a very clean breakout. You draw your neckline from here and you can see that the upside potential in nat gas, this low pivot down here at 299 all the way to 409 gives you quite a substantial upside target to about 480 on the charts. And the nice thing about that potential upside off of this bullish daily chart pattern is it puts us right into this area of high volume liquidity reversal zone. So what does that mean? This likely means that considering our inverse head and shoulders target is near this high pivot, market makers are likely going to want to sweep this pivot high and actually break it, stopping out all the shorts, grabbing all that extra liquidity and squeezing it higher. Now, with some overshoot, I actually have an end of year target between 538 and 581 on this commodity. And how do we get that target? Simply look at this beautiful channel that we've been chopping in. Ever since we had that epic fall to the downside, natural gas has made a high pivot, a low pivot, another low pivot, a high pivot, and now we're right at the center point of this parallel channel looking to press higher. So again, all dips will likely be bought. If we're looking for call options in UNG, I think it's safe to trade the $19 calls, which would just be right into this previous little gap fill. If you're a little bit more aggressive, $20 calls look pretty enticing from my perspective, but the long-term wedge pattern that we're trading in on UNG could put UNG all the way up to 2186. Now, obviously, with violent moves to the upside, there's going to be violent moves to the downside. Just keep that in mind. Natural gas has a tendency to be up 5%, down 5% in any single given session, but I do think that the bulls can start to rejoice and pullbacks are now safe to buy. If we look at the weekly chart of natural gas, take a look at the key convergence of the weekly 7 and 20 moving average. With this impulse green candle breakout to the upside, we are now about to trigger a weekly bullish crossover of the 7 and 20 moving average. The last time we got that was over here, and you can see the vertical ascent from this key price action that natural gas went. It ended up having a near 100% rally. If we simply go back to the daily chart, remove all of these trend lines, what I want to show you is something that's called a measured move, okay? Look at this measured move from this low pivot here to this high pivot. That's about a dollar move. If we were to roughly assume that natural gas is going to replicate the same move as it did over here into here, we can just put that forward and you can see a very safe target is going to be basically around 453 on the charts if we were to do an identical measured move to the upside. Please give this video a like down below and we will see you on the charts a little bit later.